you know that story when sometimes you don't satisfy yourself with sex, and you don't feel orgasm, you feel that your libido is down, and you don't have energy for sex, and when you do have sex, it's not that good as it was before. So girls, if you now on that point, when you understand that your sex is not good as it was before,
I actually always like to ask my guests to introduce themselves because I'm always scared to do it wrong way, especially in your case, Tanya.
I'm afraid to do it in the wrong way also because I don't know how to introduce myself, because I did a lot of things in my life. But
I know.
now I'm a nutrition specialist and a health coach. And I think that I've been a nutrition specialist like for all my life. And it doesn't mean I studied that for all my life, but I was into sport as long as I can remember.
I remember this very well. I know Tanya quite a long time.
Since our childhood.
So, yeah, I also think so. I was like, eating Snickers, drinking cola, and Tanya was already like very sporty, very healthy.
Yes, I mostly lead a healthy lifestyle. And I don't know, it's just maybe my family. It was their influence on my life. And that's why I don't have, that story before and after. When you post the photo when you're 10 kilos plus, and then you're very skinny, you're very beautiful with a beautiful skin. I always had like athletic body and good quality skin, and that's why I don't have that story before and after.
No, I think it's your powerful side, because you have the mindset that most of people are actually never had before, or like, let's say it's good if they have it now, like me, with your help. So I had this life story that I was from the simple, just regular family, and it was always, of course, some sweets, but it wasn't always at home because I'm not from the rich family, so we did not have everything every day. So it was like, this feeling, if you will not eat now, even if you don't want to eat it, it will be gone. So you have to eat now. And this is, I think, also the part of very wrong mindsets that everybody have, that if you are not hungry, you're just eating because it's tasty. What do you think about that?
Yes, we have that story, a lot of that stories, and it's really a problem. It's eating diseases, one of eating diseases, and I also had eating diseases, but not so much, and mostly I had a healthy lifestyle, and you can always work on that, and you can always choose the healthy lifestyle and get rid of all that diseases and start a new way on a healthy way.
Yeah, but healthiness is also something very, how should I say it? When I was hearing something like healthy lifestyle, I was thinking, oh my God, so boring, it's not for me. I mean, like, you want to go out, you want to have fun, especially like when you're meeting with your friends.
I do go out, you know that. We go out together. I always eat everything. I can drink everything.
And so this is healthy lifestyle.
Of course, it's healthy lifestyle. You don't have any restrictions. You just understand what you eat, and you understand how it works on your body. So this is the difference actually between the nutrition lifestyle and having such a restriction diet.
Yeah, this is the question.
Yes, when you on a diet, what's the difference? Actually,
let's talk about that. Tell me.
Let's talk about that. The difference between nutrition and diet. So nutrition, it's a healthy lifestyle. It's really understanding what are you eating and how it nutrites your body. Diet, it's something temporary For example, you want to lose your weight, it's limited in time, you lose your weight and then you start eat like you eat before. And nutrition, it's something for long term, maybe for all your life. And it's not about cutting your calories. It's not about restricting some food. It's really about understanding and choosing the best for yourself.
Wow. Choosing the best for yourself. It's like, stop this video and make a note.
Yes, and I'm not talking about just food. To choose the best for yourself in people, in work, in clothes, drinks, foods. Yes, yes, you're the great example of that, of that lifestyle.
Yeah, it's definitely right thing, but when you have this mindset, always like, okay, I have and had for a long time eating disorder. Why? Because I had it before and after. I was like 7 or 8 kilos more. I will show you a picture here now. So I was this girl and I was sporting 5 times a week. I was working in office and I was going like to sport, to gym, to run, and it did not work for me. And at some point I started to count calories and I found the solution in that, but it brought me to the very wrong point. I understood that better I will not eat and I don't need sport. So better I will cut my calories, I will cut my carbs, I will be eating, and I was vegetarian. So I was eating like, cucumber with salad, with nothing. And sometimes it was just a package of small chips. So it wasn't about nutrition actually. But I lost weight and it was for me, for my brain, like, wow, we made it. And I had to keep it, in these calories. And actually how we also met very well and had the talks with Tanya, because I came to her course about nutrition and that we can, I wanted to heal, to be healed, because to be skinny and to have a diet or calories, it's not giving you peace, it's actually damaging your brain and the mind, and I was damaged. I knew that I'm not choosing myself. It's not about love to yourself, it's just about being skinny. And I remember when I came to your course, first it was so hard for me to understand, wow, what is this? Life food or whatever, like when you were talking about nutrition, that the food has to be alive enough for your body, so it has to give you right components, right everything. And I cannot say that it was a long journey for me, because actually I went to course of Tanya three times.
Three times.
So, but for these 3 times, I think I finally had sex with food. And I understood that, wow, I don't have to skip this, or like I can
eat everything.
I can eat everything actually.
And stay healthy and skinny.
The skinny, of course, it's always like, sometimes it's plus, sometimes it's minus. And I think it's also normal. It's hard to accept.
Of course it's normal, but if we are talking about like 1 kilo plus minus, but it's okay if we're talking about 5 kilos plus minus.
Yeah, sure.
There is a questions. But do you remember how you were surprised how much you have to eat?
This was the point that I wanted to add to this video. Tanya, why we have to eat more to be skinny?
Well, I have the question for you. So does it work when you eat more?
Yes, it was such a surprise for me, because I was like having these huge plates, and I remember that that time my friends was like, wow, you're eating so much for breakfast, like.
And of course they add, you're a girl, how can you
You're a girl, how you eat this? And we're coming to the restaurant and you say, I want this, this, and this. And they're like, not just a salad? Like, what? I remember
that's the problem. Well, how it works, actually, it's not about just eating more. It's about what are you eating more. So we should talk about the quality of the food you're eating. So of course, if you're eating hamburgers, French fries, or something like that, you can eat just, I don't know, just French fries. Of course, it's really small portion. You don't eat like the great plate. But
Oh no. Wah, wah, wah.
I hope so.
Belgian people will cry now.
But if you eat such a plate, like small plate of French fries, but you do it every day, and it's not nutrient food, you have just simple calories.
Like just empty food. You mean,
Empty food, right. But when you eat healthy nutrient food, like good carbs, lean proteins, healthy fats, fibers, so it would work for you much better. And of course, to reach your calories goal, you have to eat more healthy food, because healthy food, it has low calories.
Low calorie. Yeah, sure.
Comparing to fast food. That's why when you eat more healthy food, what you do for your organism? Of course, you nutrient your body. You have a lot of vitamins, micronutrients. You have minerals, and that how it works. You fast your metabolism, and that's why you don't gain weight. And when you eat less, like I'm a girl, I won't eat just salad and drink water. You eat less, but you slow down your metabolism.
Okay.
And
so basically, it means when we are cutting food, our body's working. It's like slower.
Yes, it's working slower because you don't nutrient it.
Okay.
You have to survive. You have to eat. It's your energy. It's your hormones. If you don't, all your process will slow down. Not to die young.
Okay.
Just in this case. And when you slow down your metabolism and you don't eat enough, of course you know that story, and all girls know that story. When you start cutting your calories, first time you're losing weight really good, but then you just look at the cookie and plus 5 kilos.
As me,
we all get we all want that story. But why does it work? Because your body, it doesn't want to die, and it started to
take it for later,
to take your fat. Yes, just in case you will decide not to eat again.
Yeah, I had it also. This is the very powerful insight about that, and I think you have a lot of girls. Maybe you can tell us about some stories that it's just ridiculous. My story was like that. Was on the first course. I was already lost weight on my calorie counting eating disorder, and I remember that I was like feeling that I'm gaining weight from air. It wasn't, I did not eat enough even to gain this weight, and I wasn't understanding what's happening now. And I remember that you told, okay, now we're eating more, and I started to eat more. It was hard to eat.
Yeah.
You remember? It was like really hard to eat at first. It was like, oh, I cannot eat this or something. And at some point, I remember that I lost weight and I was eating more. It's just crazy.
Well, actually, it's I feel when girls come to my course, I feel like we're in Hogwarts, because they always ask me, what is the magic? Why it's happening? I really eat really big portions. My husband, my boyfriend looks at my portion and he was like, oh my God, are you going to eat that? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, I will eat that.
Yes, because I take care of myself. Why should I eat just one salad to look at the restaurant like, oh, I'm just girl, I'm eating salad?
You're right.
And my favorite is I'm eating like a bird. You're not a bird. You're human. Please eat like a human. Girls, eat like a human. You're not birds. Why do we do that? You should eat like a normal person. You have to nutrient your body. If you want to have sexual energy, if you want to have normal hormones, if you want to feel good every day, eat normal, please. Please.
A sexual energy. Let's go back to this. Let's go
Okay.
to the hot topic of our conversation.
Yeah.
I will start with my story.
Okay.
I remember that then I started course with you. We found out that I was avoiding fat. So
not only fats.
Not only fats.
Avoiding all food.
Shame on me. But it was, I had this stereotype that I have to eat less to look well, and I did not like myself fully at that time. But I remember that you healed me for 1 month. It was 4 weeks, I think, first,
4
or
weeks.
something. And I had problems with my hormones before I came to you, and it wasn't medical, so the doctors were saying like, oh, it's all good, but I did not have my period.
Your checkup was really good. Yes, but you didn't have a period. Right?
So I didn't have a period, and I felt a bit weird, and it was in general like okay feeling, but my body wasn't working as it should. And I remember for 4 weeks I healed. And I was like, how did you do that if doctors did not know what to do with me? If I spent a lot of money for like finding out what is the problem, for some vitamins, and just by eating, I healed.
Not only eating, sleeping, doing sport, doing the right sport.
Yeah,
not okay. You did it like every day. This sport.
So I'm the very bad case in this situation, because I went through all the difficulties, all the before, after. I still don't have my after. I still in the process because
why? Oh my God! Here we start again.
I know. I'm still on my way. I mean, like I still need a bit more time to be healed fully, to don't overdo myself with the sporting or with some kind of thing. So it's the case that you have to learn on my mistakes, and Tanya will help us to find out how to understand the food.
Yes, there is like direct connection between our libido and your plate and food. What do you have on your plate? Yes, because when you eat like empty foods, when you eat processed foods, a lot of sugars, when you have unhealthy fats, trans fats, well, you don't have vitamins, you don't have micro nutrients, you don't have minerals to satisfy your body. And of course, when you don't have normal hormones, you don't want to have sex.
Wow, it's just a groundbreaking insight, actually, about a lot of women are having, we all had it. So like, when you're either in relationships or in life, you're losing a bit this sex with life, and you don't want to have sex with your partner, of course, and it's or it's not that well, or we are not sensitive enough, or something is missing, something is really wrong. So let's go back to this fat, what can help us with the orgasm. Tell me, what would you recommend as a specialist in nutrition to eat to have a better sex?
Of course, a lot of girls, and you're not exception, afraid of fats. And because they think if I eat fats, I will gain weight and I will gain that fat. But it's not how it works. You have to remember that fat, it's your hormones. It's your woman health, first of all. And you have to eat fats to feel good, to have balanced hormones. And this is the first thing when you start to do for eating fats. Your hormones are changing, they're stabilized, and you're starting to have like normal libido and perfect orgasms.
I like it. Oh my God.
So
Boys have to be so grateful to you that you are saying this now.
yeah, just feed your girls with avocado, with nuts, with oil, and you will have a good orgasm.
And overpriced coffee, please. Overpriced coffee added to our avocado toast, please.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Libido, it's a great topic. And can you tell a story maybe about someone who are coming to you, or like who's coming to you with this question with libido? A lot of women are asking you, are open to talk about this or not? Maybe you can make an example.
Maybe they say that just in different words, but they do say that they have changed their sexual life. Because when, my course, it's not about just eating right or mindful eating. It's about mindset, about sport, about lifestyle. So we are changing the lifestyle. And of course, when you change one great part, like eating healthy food, you're changing everything. And of course, the quality of your life started to change. And when girls start at their fats, first of all, they having sex with their life and with themselves.
Yeah,
they started to enjoy themselves. They started to like what they see in the mirror. They just like how they feel in the morning, in the evening. So of course, when you have that energy, you absolutely will have the good sex and the good orgasm with your partner.
Yeah.
And that story that girls tell me when they're on my courses.
It's a groundbreaking, what can I say? And so avocado, write down. What else? Olive oil,
Nuts, fat fish. Right. And don't be afraid of fat meat.
Okay.
Yeah. Just we're not talking about processed foods. So all whole foods, like vegetables, like proteins, like grains, like fish, anything. It's okay. It's the good source of healthy fats. But if we're talking about chips, burgers, French fries, and so on, it's not the right fats. So it's so easy to eat healthy. It's really easy. Just choose whole foods instead of processed foods. That's it. We can stop our video right now, close our interview.
It was so easy, girls. It was so easy. Just skip the processed food.
Yeah.
But bread is a processed food, no?
Bread, it is processed food, but again, the quality of the flavor it made of.
Like sourdough bread is a good one.
It's not the perfect one, but it's okay. So we are not afraid of eating bread. Let's start here. And of course, if you do have bread like on breakfast, lunch, dinner, you eat it. So you eat nothing but bread. There is some questions.
Yeah, there is.
But if you just like avocado toast, if you just like to have one piece of bread, why not? So let's not concentrate on that story, because it's about mindful eating. So you should understand what you eat, and you understand that bread, it's okay. It's not the best what I can do for myself right now. Of course, it's better to choose whole grains instead of bread. But if you don't have whole grains at home, for example, and you do have just a bread, take a bread.
Wow. Wow. I'm still afraid to eat bread in a way of like, I prefer the whole foods. Like I eat buckwheat for like breakfast and quinoa for lunch.
Yeah.
And I was always avoiding carbs.
I know.
Like for the dinner. Can we eat carbs for dinner?
Of course, you can do it. We are not restricting anything here. If you want, you can eat. But with carbs, there is just one rule. If you get energy, so eating carbs, it means getting energy. You should lose energy. Just 10,000 steps per day would be enough. Doing just like yoga, some Pilates or doing extra sports, it's okay. So you eat carbs, you get energy, you do some sports, you lose energy. So this is the right balance. If you just eating carbs like morning, lunch and dinner and not losing energy, of course it will transform to fats. It's to be on the healthy lifestyle, it's really easy.
It's easy, but sometimes you like want to cheat, you know? I just want to cheat a little
So
bit.
cheat. Why not? Why not?
So cheat.
So cheat. Yes. Why not? You're not perfect. So you know that why people cannot start something, because they're afraid that they will not do it perfectly.
Yeah.
But the point is that you have to start. Just start doing it. Perfect or not, it's not the question. Just start doing something right for yourself. Start just from very, very primitive. Start doing breakfast. A lot of girls, women, boys, men, they don't have breakfast. They don't have time for that. They in rush, and it's not their prioritize. But when you start doing just one little thing, you will understand that I like that. I like how I feel. Then you will add lunch, normal lunch. Then you will add dinner. Then you will add walking on the street, gaining that 10,000 steps per day.
Yeah.
Drinking water. This is the second question. Keep hydrated.
Wine is counting, or
no,
or
wine
not?
it's not counting. No, only if it's with your favorite girls and you're going out. Why not? But yes, drink water, eat breakfast. I think that's where you start, and then everything will be more easier for you. But I'm not perfect too.
Oh no. We have to stop it. Stop the cameras.
Yes, I'm not the perfect. I drink alcohol. I eat bread. I eat sweets. I do everything I want. I can even eat McDonald's if I want. But the point
It's called freedom, you know.
Yes, but the point is I don't want to eat McDonald's. But if I want, I will not stop myself and say, "Oh my God, no! What are you doing?" I'm doing what I want to do. And who am I to judge myself? Who am I to judge and to restrict?
It's actually true. It's actually true, and I think it's the nutrition is a part of just a huge part of mindset. Now I know that
Of
my
course.
kids will be taught by me, like, you know, that to have a healthy mindset, like about food and relationships with food, because it was disaster for me in my childhood. It was anyway. Actually, it was quite healthy cuisine, so we did not eat fries, you know. But the relationships with food to filled the emptiness, emotional emptiness with the food, with the sweets, with some kind of this cheating kind of thing, and you're not hungry and you're just eating for the taste. Let's talk a little bit about that. So how to stop it? It's only psychologists or like psychotherapists can help, or actually by just recommendations from you, it also can be stopped?
So we are talking about emotions, right?
Yeah, emotional
What do
eating.
you feel? Well, emotional eating is a kind of a disease, eating diseases. But if we talk about exactly emotions,
Yeah.
so
I won't eat like hell when it's like I'm super nervous, like it's like when I'm super nervous, like it was when I was in the beginning of war in occupation. I did not eat for a week. But it was like the first time in my life. Normally when I'm nervous, I like, okay, I need to snack something, or like, you know, to just eat to make less pressure for myself. I need candy, or like I need chips, you know, like something that will be crusty enough, crispy.
Yeah. Yeah. This is really good point. When you feel stressed and you're nervous, there are two kind of people who just stop eating, and somebody who just cannot stop eating. there is a life hack. When you feel nervous or stressed and you understand that you want to eat, you were right, you have to eat something crispy. And for our brain, there is no difference if it would be chips or a carrot.
Carrot sounds not so so easy to carry with you when you're stressed. You're like, I'm stressed enough. I don't want to eat carrots, you know?
Yeah, but the point is that for your brain, there is no difference what you're eating. The main point is to feel that crisps on your teeth. And it's really coming down sound for our brain, for your nervous system.
Oh, wow.
So again, there is no difference what you are eating. If you are eating cake, it will not work because it doesn't have that crispy sound.
This is why, you see?
Yes, if you're eating carrot. If you're eating carrot, it will work much better for yourself to come down. But if we're talking about exactly emotional eating, it's really kind of disease. And you can come to my course and we will work on that point. But if you understand that nothing works on you, of course, you should ask a therapist and work on that side.
Yeah.
Because really sometimes it's not about just eating, it's about some psychological things and some problems in your life maybe, or some, it's about your childhood. Is usually
always,
yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I had 2 girls on my courses, and they had depression. They were working with therapists and taking pills.
Wow.
And when they come to my course, and after 1 month, they stop using pills and visiting therapists because the problem was not on their stress or their lifestyle. It was in their plate.
Wow. So maybe now you're literally eating your depression.
Right.
And afterwards you're asking yourself, where is it coming from? You know, like maybe my life is bad, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe something is wrong. So how depression looks like on your plate. Maybe we can just go deeper into this topic because
of course
it was also my case. I was quite depressed and I found out it was like a bit random decision, but I'm very grateful to myself that I made it. I was cutting sugars and I was cutting a bit like this kind of to avoid the glucose spike. So I did not start my day from the sweet foods, like even the oats when they're sweet afterwards, you're also starving. But I just was cutting it and it helped me so much. For less than 3 weeks, I felt so much better. I was waking up with energy. Tell please more about this depression connection with depression and food. It's very interesting.
I think we should start with something we discussed before when you told about when you didn't have your period for some time and your checkup was real good. All your analyses were good and the doctor told your health is real good. No problem here. The same story with girls who had depression. They were trying to change something in their brain, and they were working on that side. But all specialists, all doctors, they have to ask, what do you eat? What is your lifestyle? How do you sleep? How do you work out? What do you eat? How many time you eat per day? What do you eat exactly? And then you can do that research and then you will understand what's the problem. So how it works with depression. When you eat a lot of processed food again, unhealthy fats, trans fats, you don't nutrite your body in the right way. And we should start with our gut microbiome. Gut microbiome is it's bacteria which lives in our gut system. And as long as our gut is called our second brain, you can understand that there is like direct connection between what you're eating, what is your microbiome is, and what do you feel.
Wow.
That's why you have to eat really healthy, because when your microbiome is not satisfied with what it gets, you can even feel depression, because you have that connection with your emotions and your gut, your digestive system.
Okay, but we have also the foods that are bringing you and giving you dopamine so fast, but it's also this dopamine or like spikes can provoke the depression.
Of course, because it works like instantly. Raise up, raise down. It's not okay for our nervous system.
Yeah. So raise down will be anyway
destroying.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have like, no, sometimes I think it's great to have something for pleasure, but if it's always like the easy dopamine thing.
The point is sometime, not every time.
Still, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because usually people just sometime eat healthy, and mostly eat unhealthy and mostly processed food.
But now it's a huge trend finally to be healthy. You know, these gym girls and like whatever things, and I see that it's also lots of people, if we're talking about young people and people under 40, they're following trends. So they're a bit into healthy routine. And now in every coffee place, you can go and take avocado toast and like your, I don't know, the soy cappuccino or whatever kind of matcha. And it still doesn't work fully. Why? So like when we are following, for example, I'm 4 years in this journey and I still don't understand fully my body, how it works, why I gained weight or like why I did not, whatever. Yeah, so the body changes are shocking me sometimes.
Well, you're a woman. Your body should change every month during the month. And let's start with that point that you just leave your body alone, please. Please. Sometimes we are overreacting to our like 1 kilo plus, 1 kilo minus. It's okay. We're women, and it's okay to change during the months. It's our hormones. If you're not changing at all and you don't have your period, that's really question.
Yeah, sure.
But if we're talking about just mindful eating, you're right. The point is not about eating. You should do sports. You should get enough sleep. You should work with your mindset, and you should work with your stress, and all that components make really healthy lifestyle and healthy attitude to your body.
Yeah.
So when you're looking in the mirror, you should understand that you like what you see. And no matter, are you on your period right now or no, which phase of period is right now, you're beautiful always. You should remember that. And you should to accept your body 1 kilo plus, 2 kilo plus, 5 kilo plus, because it's your body. You should be happy you have that body. Sexy body, did you see that? And
I think it's all my dress just for today.
I saw you naked. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes.
Not a lot of people saw me naked, so thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but you're right. It's not about just eating. Healthy lifestyle, it's not just what do you have on your plate. It's mindset.
I'm a bit bored of this healthy, live healthy, and you're like this definition of this healthy lifestyle, and people are imagining just water, no alcohol, no sweets, just like salad, fish, I don't know, buckwheat or quinoa, and these bowls. It's like rice. This is the first that's coming in your head, and you're avoiding a lot of things in your life, and after this you feel that like you're starving for this cheating, things. So
If you want to cheat, it means that you don't nutrient yourself in appropriate way. So maybe you're not eating enough.
Oh my God.
Yes, again, we started with big plates. So that's the point. You should eat big plates of food. And when you have the normal portion, the big portion, you don't want to cheat. It's like I can eat McDonald's, but I don't want to eat McDonald's because I have enough with my nutrient food, with my whole foods.
Already.
Yeah, actually, me too. Let's go to lunch.
Well.
Okay.
I know you for a long time, and I would say I knew you as a businesswoman, you know? How did you make the decision to go into nutrition and to be a specialist in this and to help people? Because for me, it's like, it's just, I'm wondering why.
Well, thank you for businesswoman. I think I was a nutrition specialist for all my life. But of course, I'm kidding. I just was into sport as long as I can remember. And I mostly lead a healthy lifestyle. And I understood one time that I have a lot of knowledge on that because I started something on my own. And I understood that I have enough of knowledges to share that. And when I decided to have like online training, personal trainings for girls, I understand that they had just one specific request. They want to lose their weight in a healthy way. And I started to give them some advices, how their plate should look like, and what they should eat to lose your weight in a healthy way. And I understood that I really do have a lot of knowledges on that topic, and I wanted to study to be a health coach and nutrition specialist. And that's how I started my career. I had a lot of studying. I had an education in that and a lot of courses. And now I can share my knowledges with girls. And I think that I was born to be a health coach, because yes, I was always on this topic. And I like this lifestyle, and I like to motivate girls, women to be healthy.
Or I remember, you know, my first reaction, I remember then you were like so healthy and already sporty, and I saw it, and you started to give advices public, and you got the grades, education, courses, speaking things, and it was like, wow. But I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, she's a bitch. She's like, so
I am. Why not?
like she's so truly right in things and like very healthy and smart and like you were a businesswoman for me anyway. It doesn't matter. It was that's kind of business that you were doing before or now with nutrition, but it's just a thing also that these people who are living this life in a right way and having this healthy lifestyle mostly are abused or bullied by like social world around, you know. And it's also some kind of, I think sometimes it's just a fear to step into this because you will lose your parties with your friends, you know.
Well, maybe it's not your friends if you're losing them, if you're changing your lifestyle into a healthy lifestyle. Well, you know, that people who surrounds you, it means it is you. So people who are in your circle, it means that you are like the same like them. And of course, when you're changing your lifestyle and you changing your habits, and of course sometimes you have disbalance with your friends, and they don't understand you, and of course you can lose them. It's okay. People come, people go, and
I love how you see things, you know. I'm always like worried how the connection will work, how everything will happening, of course.
Well, I do worry about losing people, but I know that people who surrounds me right now, they're my people because we are talking on the same topics. We have same interests. My girls who surrounds me, they're so powerful. They're so businesswomen. They're so inspiring, and I love my communication with them and my. I don't know. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine that I will lose them one day. But it's life. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? But I hope for the best.
Yeah, we're also living in a very stressy times, and I think both of us we're having the huge experience and unfortunately very traumatic with the war. And I would love to ask you, when people are going through loss and through traumas and through very deep stress and feelings that we cannot control, can you give some tips how the food can help you to go through this stress?
Well, if food could help, it would be a great plus in this world. But of course, there are sometimes such events, and as you told, when the war started, you cannot eat, and it's okay. It's okay. It's the reaction of your body to stress situation. But if you live like we do live now in permanent stress, the best thing you can do for you is to have your daily routine. And it's not only about food, it's about really daily routine, because for your nervous system, it's so important to have things that you do from day to day. Like it could be something really primitive and really easy for you to do. Like brushing your teeth every day, it is our daily routine, but we do it so automatically that you're not paying attention to that.
Yeah, right.
You should have plan on your tomorrow. You should plan your day, and you should have such things that your brain will understand that you have to do it every single day. For example, you have to do planks, as I do it every morning. 3 minutes, it's enough. Or you can read a book for like 10 minutes, not 1 hour, not 30 minutes, just 10 minutes would be enough. It would be your basic daily routine that will help your nervous system to survive. Hug your your beloved people that also help your nervous system to calm down, and of course eating healthy and nutrient food. As I told before about our microbiome, it is so important to satisfy your microbiome, to have that connection with your emotions, to stabilize them.
Yeah, about routine, 100%. I remember that I was going out. I survived in occupation. So it was the very traumatic experience. We did not have food for 11 days, and we had only, some water. But of course, we were just lucky because we had it at the house itself. And of course, no electricity, no connection, like a lot of death around. And it was so huge trauma for me that I was strong enough because I was following a lot of psychology like courses and books and therapy. So I knew that it was something that I knew how to reflect on that. But I had huge trauma in my body. Also, it was like, when you don't feel your body, it's so shocking, the experience. But we survived. We went to the other city, and I started to run and go for a coffee every morning. So I don't feel my body at all, but I'm going for a run just to make a routine. And it helped so much. So the routine, of course, is saving. And I think also the whole foods and some kind of mindset will help, but unfortunately, of course, yeah, we cannot help ourselves only with food or only with routine. It also has to be, if you feel bad and sick, go to specialist also. I think
Right.
it needs to be very deep work
Of
on every
course. Yeah.
level.
Yeah. But when you choose what to eat, what to do, choose. We like to destroy ourselves, and
It's my favorite,
yeah,
sabotaging you.
yes, and I don't know why, but sometimes people are choosing destroying things for themselves and harmful things for themselves, like eating unhealthy, like not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your emotions, of your mental health, not taking care of your body, but I don't know, just eating healthy is really easy. It's easy, and you nutrient your body, and you becoming the best version of yourself. I don't know why people don't like that.
It's hard to start, but when you will be on the street, you will never want to go out. It was for me
That's
like
true.
that. I was skipping sport. I did not like it because I did not like my body, because I did not like to go out, because I did not like to show up in my body, you know. And this is the very deep thing about confidence that I'm always telling to my clients, that your confidence is just knowing yourself and be comfortable with your values at first. When
Right.
you're facing your values, why you want to be best version of yourself and best version of yourself, it's not a trend on Instagram about gym girl that you have to eat like this and this. So it's also crucial for a lot of people, because they're following lifestyle that are not actually, this is not the best match for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like to die in a gym, to go through some recommendations with the proteins, what they have to eat, like protein shake or whatever. It's very hard to accept that actually you have your own way, and this is beneficial because you can do what you like, and with what you can have sex in life. And I think sex with food, it's the best how should I say it? It's the best category for eating and having a joy.
Yes, and not only with food, but having sex with your life. And I should add that having healthy lifestyle, choosing the healthy lifestyle, of course, it's difficult to start, but as soon as you start, you become so addicted to that. Because when you're full of energy, when you have that sexual energy, when you wake up in the morning and you feel that you're fresh, that you're happy, you don't want to sleep one more hour, you're so tired, you just woke up and you're already tired. You become addiction to that feelings when you feel like really good. And for I don't want to feel bad in the morning. I want to feel fresh. I want to be an athletic body, in a beautiful body. I want to accept my body, to like it, and I want to have like stabilized emotions. I want to take care of my mental health, and that's why I chose this lifestyle.
Yeah, I always say it, that you cannot be successful if you're not if you're successful only at your work and only in your business. Because if you do not have enough energy, if you are, it's so easy but so complicated, because in this case you have to spend your energy to each category of your life. You have to build relationships with people around you, spend energy for that. You have to spend energy for your health, so to make it time for that, not only for making money. And I think now lots people are coming to this, but at this point you will just understand that you don't have much energy actually. It's
Right.
still limited. We are just a human, and sometimes we have to save it for doing some sports.
I believe actually that you cannot be successful if you're not leading a healthy lifestyle. So you can be successful for a short period of time when you don't have your healthy lifestyle. Just you had one success in your life, and that's it. But when you have healthy lifestyle, you have your daily routine, you are more concentrated, you have more energy to gain your goals. Having daily routine and doing just little steps but every day, so you can get your goal much faster and easier when you have your daily routine, when you concentrate, when you have a lot of energy. But when you don't have daily routine, you're eating just trash, and you don't have energy for that. I don't know. Maybe you can be successful, but I think it's an exception.
No, you will stop somewhere and you will not be able to go up, because when I'm working with my clients, it's always the point that they stuck at some point, even with the great material resources and everything. They stop and they cannot grow and go to the next level. It's always question to lifestyle.
Yes.
I think this is huge part of being able to be such a successful person like you want. Like when I was working with artists, it was always, you think so that touring and having fun and having shows and having like shootings is just the fancy stuff, and you just have to be great dressed and have a lot of parties and have alcohol, but you will never manage your life to be artists, to sing, to be on the studio, to be on the shootings without sleeping, without great nutrition, without sporting, not to be skinny, I'm sorry, to be healthy, to have energy, to jump there 2 or 3 hours on the stage, to skip some things. It's a crazy work. This is why Jared Leto, when he was, I remember this, like 5 years ago or 8 years ago, it was so weird. Like he had his personal cook, with him, because he was on the nutrition. I was thinking, Ale, you're a rock star. What's happening there? And now I understand you will never be a world like, maybe you can, but you will not be able to prolong it for some time. You will kill yourself, and you will kill yourself not with the drugs, but with your lifestyle. It's also killing.
Yeah, that's true. And I think you can pretend that you have a lot of energy, you can smile, you can go to parties, but inside you will feel so exhausted. And that's why a lot of artists, they have depression, they're not satisfied with their lifestyle, they're not satisfied with money they have, because they don't have energy to spend and to enjoy their lives. Yeah, I agree with you.
I would talk about joy. Because for me, I think everything what you are doing has to be with a joy. This is where energy is living. So even when you are eating something or just doing something in your life, you have to have a joy. Do not do what you don't like. And how to be with the foods. If we have like amount of, I don't know, some kind of foods that are healthy, but if I don't like it, everyone is eating this quinoa, for example, and I hate it. How to keep my mind okay with that? Like, do I have to do this or not? I think is it like that? Do you have to eat only what you are enjoying?
Well, I agree with you that you have to do everything you do in your life with joy. But if we're talking about healthy food that you don't like, and you're trying to eat, and you understand that, oh my God, I cannot eat that, I hate that. I can say that like 90% of my girls, they hate eating like whole grains. No matter quinoa or something else, they just don't like to eat. They just don't have that habit. But everything we do in our life, or what we don't do, it's our habit. And when you understand that you start eating whole foods, then you see how your body changes, how you look like, how your skin glows, how you feel that energy. You start liking that quinoa.
I will get there. I have sex with buckwheat, so I cannot say anything more. Yeah,
Eat buckwheats. Why not?
it's amazing.
Yeah, healthy food. We have we have a lot of variety of that food, of healthy food, and please feel free to experiment with that food. Try something new. but do this with joy. And of course, talking about joy, if you're doing sport without joy, if you are taking care of yourself without joy, you will not get the result you want. You will not enjoy yourself as much as you want to enjoy that. So the really good recommendation is to have sex with your life and do everything with joy.
And eat avocado and have sex in your life.
Right.
Let's make a bit this summary of everything what we were talking about. And we'll start with fats. So we should eat fats, healthy fats, to have a high libido and to be able to have orgasms and to be able to have a joy with our body and feelings and be sensitive.
And not to be afraid of carbs.
Voila. So this is the very good, huge part, and that our plate actually can make us feel depressed. So also to sort out what we are eating to don't be depressed. And if we have it, the first question that we have to ask ourselves is to like what I'm eating actually. Ask yourself what I'm eating. Maybe this is the problem and the reason of my depression. What else you would say as let's say like this, give me the 5 tips
Okay.
that I can follow and be happy, and yeah, and everything will work out for me.
Okay, let's start with keep hydrated. So please drink water. 2 liters per day, girls, drink water.
So obvious.
Yes, but a lot of people just don't drink water. Second, eat breakfast. Always have breakfast, and please do the big plate full of fats, carbs, proteins, fiber. So everything you need for to nutrite yourself, you should have on your plate for your breakfast. Don't skip breakfast, no matter what. Be late on your work. You will be on time anyway, but eat your breakfast. Then you should have enough sleep. So go into bed early, just 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Girls, it's our youth, it's our beauty. So go into bed earlier, you will feel much better and you will look much better. Doing sport, it's everything. And I'm not talking about going to gym and taking...
You just move. You mean
Yeah,
like
you can just
walk.
move. You can just 10,000 steps per day. It's your bare minimum you can do. If you like dance, please dance. If you want to do some yoga, please do yoga. But just move. Don't sit all your day, all day on the couch. It was first tip. Yes. And take care of your mental health. Pay attention to your feelings and to people who surrounds you.
It was Tatiana Vasileva today in my studio, nutrition specialist, health coach, and a businesswoman. Thank you so much, Tatiana, for coming. And I would like to remind you that the most important thing in our life, it's you. Just take care of your well-being and don't judge yourself. Just try to accept everything what's happening in your life. And call your ex, because maybe you just did not eat enough avocado.